Hello there, beautiful soul, and welcome back to New Earth Sisterhood Tarot. My name is Olivia, and I'm going to be doing your reading today, looking at what your angel, spirit, whatever it is you believe in personally, what they want to tell you, and what kind of spiritual guidance they wish to give you at this time. So we have group number 1 with this beautiful seashell, group number 2 with a white seashell, and group number 3 with the striped seashell. So go ahead, pick a pile. The timestamps will be linked down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Okay, so group number 1, welcome to your reading. I'm first going to take out your oracle cards. First one being rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. And passion and pleasure savor your life. Wow, this is a beautiful couple of cards to start your reading off with. So, what kind of guidance Spirit wants to give you at this time to just hold this knowing and keep this knowing that you are on the right path? That is the first message I'm getting here. I know that right now, for most of you watching, I'm just getting this energy and this feeling that you're kind of insecure about your next step and about whether this is going to be the road that is going to give you the blessings that you are seeking. Maybe you needed to make a choice recently between, or even a while ago, between two different paths or a couple of different paths, and you're wondering now, like, did I choose the right one? Just know that you are on the path that is going to give you blessings. And if you still feel you aren't on the right path right now, just know that it's never too late to change direction. It is never too late to change your mind. And part of life, I'm hearing, is navigating different roads. You know, it's not the worst thing in the whole world to have been walking a road for a while and then realizing, like, hey, this isn't the road that I'm supposed to be on or that I want to be on anymore. There's no use in being hard on yourself and thinking like, oh, maybe I lost time. Maybe I lost time staying in this relationship for so long or doing this job for so long. Just know that it was always supposed to be this way. It is never too late to change your path. Not saying you have to change your path, but some of you might be feeling that way because I am getting here with the passion and pleasure card that maybe some of you are realizing that you haven't been quite following your passions here. And wow, right when I'm saying this, I just see this mini spider walking here. So I'm going to look up the meaning of that later and probably insert it in here or pin it in the comment down below because I feel this has some kind of meaning to this reading. Anyways, I was talking about like maybe you're realizing the path that you were on isn't actually the path of your own passion. And that could be a sign here to like, hey, it's never too late to change your path and to do something new because your passion and your pleasure is what's going to bring you blessings and bliss. Yeah, definitely. Your passion and your pleasure are going to give you bliss, and Spirit wants you to enjoy life as well right now. I know there's a full moon coming up soon. No, wait, it's a new moon. But even with the new moon, I'm getting the sense of like, of course, this reading is timeless, but maybe it would be good for you guys to do some kind of ritual, some sort of deep meditation or manifestation ritual when it is a full moon, or just coming together with your friends and just losing yourself in that joy and try to get away from the seriousness that you're in, because we also have some tarot cards here. And the first one here was the Hierophant card, which is a pretty serious card in my opinion. And I feel you have been in that serious energy for a while. Some of you may have been or are still a boss or a CEO or a leader or your own boss, and you're like, maybe I don't want to be my own boss. Maybe I don't want to be someone else's boss. And this is just, if that's the case for you, this is a message like, hey, it's okay to like decide that for yourself and to realize that. And it doesn't mean you're worth any less when you kind of step down and do something else and become a page and an apprentice in something else that maybe you don't have any knowledge about, or maybe you have been given the chance of being a boss and or getting a higher position in your company or whatever it is, and you're like, doesn't feel right to me anymore. Or maybe you had your own business and you're like, well, maybe I don't want to have my own business anyway. It's too much pressure. Something like that is coming through for me here. Or, these are just some examples. So fill it in your own way. And I'm just getting the message like, it's okay. Maybe you got a master's degree and you're now don't really know what to do with your life and you're temporarily working as a barista or something like that. Like me personally, I did that for a while. So there's no shame in that. And there's no shame in changing path, even when you're later in life, when you're 50 years old, 60 years old, like that's 40 years old, 30, like it doesn't really matter what age you are. And then we have the Four of Swords here. So again, it's never too late. It's not too late. I keep on getting that message. It's not too late to change direction. And then with the Four of Swords here, I'm hearing prayer could help for you, meditation could help for you. Just know that you have infinite potential and power within you, and maybe you need some time to like think it through, because this is a pretty big decision for a lot of you. For some of you, it may be a smaller decision or change in your road, but still, like, just come back to your center, come back to yourself and be like, what is it that I want? What kind of path do I want to be on? And just know that the path that you are the most passionate about is going to bring you the blessings you are seeking, and you are going to be showered with blessings. Wow, okay, this is crazy because I had some handwritten cards and I wanted to pull some of these as well. And the first one here is, sorry, like the camera doesn't focus very well today, but it says second chance. Wow, definitely. You're getting a second chance at something. A second chance of, changing your path. Maybe when you were younger, you always wanted to be an artist and then you went down on a different path and now you're like, kind of like, oh, why didn't I ever do that? Like, what would have happened if I actually went down that road of trying to be an artist? And this is spirit saying, like, it's never too late. Like, here's your second chance. Just go for it. Just do it. That's a beautiful energy here. Or perhaps you tried something before and it didn't quite work. But if you're still passionate about that, know that this is still the right path for you. Just because there's roadblocks on the way. This is a common misconception in like manifestation and spirituality as well, that the saying of you have to take the path of least resistance. But sometimes the path that you're supposed to be on, like, there's always going to be some kind of resistance, because otherwise we're never growing, we're never learning. Like, failures are just a part of life. Perhaps you failed at something, failed at your business, failed at becoming an independent artist or whatever it is for you. And this is spirit saying, like, keep on going, keep going after your passions. This is your second chance. Trust me. This is what the universe, the divine, is saying to you. Like, trust me, trust us. This is it for you. And Glowing Angel, which is my favorite card of the deck. First of all, this says to me that angels are definitely protecting you and watching over you at this time, making sure these blessings come to you. What could help for you is the fairy card of the Sacred Oracle deck is also coming in my mind's eye. So I feel like it would be good for you to like thank, if you believe in this, of course, thank the angels, but also thank the fairies for all, like Aries wanted to come through, maybe you're an Aries, but like thank the fairies and the angels for the work that they're always doing behind the scenes for you, because fairies really like that, I've heard. So if you believe in fairies, definitely do that, and they will even bring more blessings towards you. Okay, just know that you are being protected on this path. You're getting a second chance. Go for it. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please leave us a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Sending you so much blessings. There's already coming so much blessings your way, so I don't even have to do that. But I'm going to send more anyway, and so much love your way. Bye. Hi there, pile number two. This is your reading. So I'm first going to lay out your oracle cards. Oh, they're so pretty. This is one of my favorite cards of this deck because it's just such a beautiful imagery. Sorry, the camera doesn't really want to focus today, so I'll just read it to you. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Beautiful. And the second one is faraway places, get ready for new horizons. So the first thing I'm getting here is that there's a lot of changes happening in your life here. And this might be uncomfortable for you. Maybe also because you're not really in that place yet for a lot of you where you can see the positive consequences of these changes. Because these changes are blessings in disguise, and maybe these weren't the changes that you were thinking about, or maybe they are. But in any way, like it's feeling kind of uncomfortable, even if it's something that you wanted for a while. Getting out of your comfort zone and changing whatever it is in whatever area in your life is always a little bit uncomfortable. For some of you, this is literally like making a move, moving houses. That's like one specific thing I'm seeing here. With this card, first of all, but then I just saw that in this card, in this little bubble here, we have this castle waiting. So this new house or a new kind of city or town that you're moving into. Maybe your living situation is changing, that you're moving in with a significant other or with a friend or a family member. Something like that is definitely coming through. This message won't resonate with every one of you, but for the others of you who don't resonate with that message, it's just about changes in general. Like, get ready for new horizons, it says here. Just know that the changes coming in your life are going to do you very good. Some of you may be very hesitant about making changes, even though you know it will be good for you. Just keep holding that trust that whatever is coming your way and whatever is changing in your life, it is for your highest good and the highest good of all, for everyone involved. But we're reading for you specifically here, and just know it is for your highest good. Like, these are beautiful cards. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. You're getting closer and closer to where you want to be in life, and we all have like this image in our mind of this end point or where we want our lives to be. And just know that you're closer than you think. And also, sometimes that image that we have in our mind is kind of like a fairy tale image. And just know that we're still living in this 3D reality where, yeah, everything can be amazing and great, but even when you reach that fantasy reality of yours, like it doesn't mean that you're still not going to have ups and downs in your life. That's like a reality check that Spirit wants to give you as well here, and to just make the best of this now moment as you move forward towards this new destination. But know that there's a lot of change on the horizon for you. And then I pulled some tarot cards for you as well. Okay, the first one really speaking to me is this Four of Pentacles, because we've been talking about changes. This guy is holding on to his pentacles so closely. Again, very similar to pile number one, actually. If you're resonating, if you're doubting between one and two, maybe you want to watch pile one as well, if you have time, of course. But I feel a lot of you guys are more afraid of this change than I originally felt. With this Four of Pentacles, like you're wanting to hold on to the status quo. You don't want to leave whatever it is behind, even though you know that it's probably going to be good for you. And this is just a gentle push from Spirit, from the universe, saying like, hey, it's time to move forward and it's time to build a new foundation, because the number four is also about building a new foundation of your life, starting fresh, starting new beginnings. And for a lot of you guys, like maybe your foundation is kind of pulled out from under your feet, like a rug's being pulled out from under your feet, and you kind of have to start over in some way. And Spirit's saying like you just have to build a new foundation, and that's a beautiful thing, you guys. Building a total new kind of stability that you can count on and that you build yourself. This also has a lot to do with independence, I'm feeling. That's an amazing thing. And then we have the Judgment card here as well. 10, completion. Um, this is 10, right? XX. I think that means 10. And just like completing this cycle, starting this new cycle. And here there's also 4 figures here on the floor. So the number 4 is coming through very strongly here. Definitely about building a new foundation. And this is the number 3 because there's 3 people in this card, and it's the 6 of Pentacles. So we're going from 3 to 4 to more stability. If you've been standing on a bit of on solid ground, just know that it's going to get very solid again very soon. And the angels and God, whatever it is you believe in, they're definitely watching over you, making sure that this move is going as smoothly as it can be. And there's a lot of pentacles here. This, you could be an earth sign as well. I feel this has a lot to do with stability, doing something new, building something new. Okay, I also pulled some other messages here from my own written small deck, I would say. And so the first one that's pulling to me is self-compassion. Be self-compassionate towards yourself during this time. Practice compassion towards yourself. It's okay when it's difficult to move from one thing to another. For some of you guys, you're completely starting over in something, or even in all areas of your life in general. Because if you're moving, like usually it's also got to do with like finding a new job and, you know, finding new friends and finding your new way in a new city. And just practice compassion towards yourself during this time, because it's okay if you're struggling with this and if you're being emotional about this. And Spirit is promising you like it's going to be okay, and this is a move that's going to be really good for you, or a change that's going to be really good for you. It's got to do something with a new environment that you're moving into, something that is out of your comfort zone, something that you're not used to. So practice compassion towards yourself. Universe is promising you this is going to be all right. There's a lot of unconditional love coming through here from the universe, but also for some of you, this has to do with family as well, and just moving as a family or doing something different as a family. Maybe you're like merging 2 families together. That's a very specific message, which won't resonate with all of you. But for some of you, I feel it will. And just know that love can heal anything, and to just keep practicing unconditional love towards your partner, towards your children. And just like allowing love to guide you instead of like fear and getting more into those insecure energies. And lastly, we have spiritual connection here. You guys are pretty spiritual, and what could help for you is to just keep doing your spiritual practices that you know help you to stay on track and to feel happy and healthy no matter which situation you're in, and kind of holding on to your spiritual practice, whether it's praying, whether it's meditating, whether it's yoga, any other kind of thing, just to keep holding on to that. Even just like some kind of structure or routine, like taking a hot shower at the end of the day or something like that. Some sort of structure that you can keep holding on to. I'm just really hearing that structure is going to help you move through this change more easily, which is kind of obvious, you know, when you're going through changes in your life, just finding like these things in your life that you can hold on to. Like in the morning I do this, or in the evening I do this, like having a morning ritual, having an evening ritual, having set things that you go to at certain times, that you do or go to at certain times of the day, or when you're in stress mode. Things like that can really help you navigate this change. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. Oh, lastly, like of course there's a shell in all of these readings, but since this is about moving, maybe you're moving towards like the seaside or the coast. That's like one little last message that wanted to come through here. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Anyway, if that's the case for you, that's just a confirmation. Otherwise, this was the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I would love to see you again next time, and I'm sending you so much love your way. Bye. Hi there, pile number 3. If you chose the striped shell, then this is your reading. Let's start off with your beautiful purple oracle cards. Wow, they're beautiful. So, first of all, we have grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Okay, so the focus function of the camera is not working today, so sorry about that. Grounding, and this is one of my favorite cards. It reminds me of the High Priestess, the one I'm looking at right now. It says, Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. Wow, you guys, I feel like you're already in a very grounded place in your life. And if that doesn't resonate with you, it's something that you're moving into. So if you're feeling uneasy and not really in alignment, because I feel you guys are a very spiritual pile, then just know that you're going to come more and more in this energy, and the angels are supporting you to do so. For most of you, I just really get this feeling like with this mystic healer cards, you're already working in the spiritual field, or in your line of work, you're some kind of healer. You know, you could even work like an administration kind of job, but even then, like, it doesn't matter what line of work you're in, you just have this healing energy about you and around you that inspires people no matter where you are in the world, no matter what kind of job you do, which kind of people you surround yourself with. Even if you're working in the supermarket or something totally not spiritual, like a marketing career, just know that this energy is with you all the time, and you are a healer. And the message I'm getting strongly is that it's important for you to keep your energetic channel clear. You see, like, there's this light flowing through her whole body, like this really beautiful yellow light, starry light as well. And she's just like holding her hands open, ready to receive. This is also about allowing yourself to receive the love from the universe and guidance from the universe. I'm hearing very strongly that whatever it is you believe in, God, spirit, angels, fairies, they want to help you. They want to help you on your path, specifically the angels and spirit. I'm hearing they want to help you. All you have to do is ask. So if you're feeling not so in alignment at this time, just know that during meditation, during prayer, it doesn't even have to take like 30 minutes. It can just be like 2 minutes or something. Although I would recommend more. To just know that you can ask them for guidance. You can ask them to help you and to assist you on your path. You can ask them to send you signs if you're not feeling in alignment right now, or if you're not in a grounding energy yet. And if you're not in there yet, grounding yourself is really going to help you get in there. You know, working on your root chakra, wearing the color red, going out in nature, walking barefoot in the grass or in the earth, whatever is possible for you personally. It can also just be reconnecting or connecting with your houseplants, taking them with you in the sofa. I do that sometimes. They're almost like little animals, you know? And because that's coming through, some of you might be really connected to plants and nature and just plant life in general. So that's beautiful. And here with Explore Your Roots, I feel like some of you also have people in your family who are spiritual or who are in the healing profession. And if that's the case, this is like a little, or even ancestors, like great grandmothers or grandfathers, mostly grandmothers though, who perhaps already passed away. and you were into magic, into witchcraft, into spirituality, into healing, into all of that stuff. If you can't like talk to them physically anymore, just know that they're here waiting to support you. And if you can talk to them, like this is a sign like, hey, maybe you can ask them for guidance and help if you need to, and just connect to them in some kind of way. For lots of you, I just feel like this is ancestors speaking, ancestors coming through, people who have passed away, and the fact that there is magic in your family, and you might not even be aware of that. So if you want to know more about that, just like try to connect to them through meditation. Oh, you only got 2 tarot cards. I thought I pulled 3 for you guys. I'll pull another one. But these are very insecure energies coming through, which is making me think that a lot of you do really need that guidance and support. Otherwise, that message wouldn't have come through so strongly. And a lot of you guys don't feel in alignment right now at this time, I'm getting. The Two of Swords is also about kind of having to make a choice, making a choice. And what's interesting to me is that there's a moon here and there's a moon here as well. And it's a new moon coming up. Now, this is a timeless reading, so you can watch this whenever. But I said this in one of the earlier piles as well, but specifically for you guys, like new moon is coming through very strongly. You might want to meditate during the new moon if you're going to try to connect to your ancestors or anything like that. That would be a perfect time to do so. Lots of water energy coming through. You could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And even if you aren't, like, I feel like you're kind of emotional and you're connecting to the water energy at this time. But you're very wise, you know. The Mystic Healer makes me think of the High Priestess again. Like, you guys are just incredible. You're amazing. You have so much powers within you, although they might still be a little bit dormant or not developed yet. And just know that if you keep tapping into your potential, like that potential and that seed within you, within your soul, within your heart, is there to be tapped into and to be developed. And it's there for a reason. And to not doubt yourself too much. And I'm just going to see, you guys also got more of these written cards than the rest of you. And now I kind of see why. Let's just see what's going on here. Remembrance. Remember who you are. I feel lots of you already have gone, oh my god, and this card came here as well. I was going to say past lives, and then I saw, oh, the card is here. Okay, now definitely this is the message for you. What I was going to say is that a lot of you guys have had past lives as healers, as mystics, working in with spirituality in some kind of way, and witchcraft keeps coming through as well, herbalism, perhaps yoga, anything of that sort. And you're starting to remember that, and you're starting to remember your sacred power, and your ancestors and angels really want to help you on that path and really are urging you to remember the sacred power that you carry within, because you guys, I'm hearing you just have like a lot of psychic abilities here. And just know that the angels and spirit, they love you, they want the best for you. They're working very hard behind the scenes for you. You have a very strong connection to spirit as well. Even if you haven't fully tapped into it yet, they're really wanting to connect to you at this time. Okay, so the camera cut off. What I was saying is that a lot of you guys might be channelers or tarot readers or something of that sort, or wanting to tap into that. You're wanting to tap into those abilities, or you kind of wish that you were psychic and you could do stuff like I'm doing this video right now. And just know that you can do that thing, that kind of stuff. And spirit wants you to go on that journey. This is the guidance that they're giving you. It's time. Like, there's an ending here. Literally, with this ending card, like there is an ending. And no, I'm gonna put it here. And the thing that's ending is something that you're not really fully wanting to let go of yet. And this could be like, some of you might be in families where witchcraft and spirituality is something that's kind of looked down upon and they're very scientifically minded, or your friends are kind of scientifically minded. I feel for lots of you, you're at the beginning of your journey, of your spiritual journey, or going to the next phase of your journey, and you might be thinking like, which way do I go? Like, do I go the route that my family has been going into, or do I go into my own route and do my own thing? And now the third tarot card I just pulled for you here is a Two of Cups. This is about looking within and really seeing like, what is it that I want? This card is also about doing shadow work for yourself. And it doesn't have to be super deep or anything like that. Just like asking yourself, like, what is it that I want? And going to explore your ancestral line and connecting to your ancestors, connecting to spirit, having this strong connection to spirit. This is really what's going to help you. They really want you to do this. I can't stress this enough. They want you to connect with them, and there is nothing to be afraid of here. Some of you might have been thinking about your Akashic records or looking into that. And even if you haven't, I feel it would be a good thing for you if you're open to looking into that. If you guys don't know what Akashic Records is, it's basically like looking into your past lives and kind of your karma and your lessons. At least that's my understanding of it. I've never been to a reading either. It's just coming through. But just like exploring your past lives. But what I'm hearing as well is like, you guys don't even need to go to a reader. You don't even need to watch this reading, because I feel like you know everything that I've been saying already. And if that's the case, like when you watch this reading and you're like, like this resonates, like I kind of see myself in this, which is basically everyone watching a tarot reading, honestly. But you guys in specifically, just know that it's that way because you already knew all this stuff and you already knew that spirit wants to connect with you, and they don't want you to be afraid of them either. Some of you guys may be afraid of spirituality, of connecting to spirit, all of that stuff. And just know that they're never going to do something that you don't want to. For example, if you don't want to, I was very afraid of like seeing stuff and everything. Now I've found out that that's very rare and I've never really seen anything physically either. But if there's any kind of thing that you're afraid of, just say it to them, and they will respect you and they will respect your boundaries. Because they do want you to up level and to really go further in your awakening. But if you're really not ready, communicate that to them and tell them like, I just want to move at a slower pace here. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. This was a beautiful reading, you guys. You're part of my soul family, I feel like, all very spiritual beings watching this. So I'm sending you so much blessings, luck, and love. Be sure to ground yourself. Specifically, if you feel like the developing of your physical ability, your psychic abilities is going super fast, know that grounding is super important for you, just so that you don't have a rude awakening, because that really can get you kind of off the path as well. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. See you next time. Bye.